Hello everybody, my name is Avery from Frostbite and welcome back to Bukkit Development Tutorials. So today we're going to be going over how to heal a player, how to feed a player, and how, if we have time, to kill a player. So let's get started. What we're going to need today, what we're going to be using today is the player class. And so, if you want to see some extra things in the player class, and all in all, a lot more things you can do with the player, you should go to this link in the description, and you can look around, and it shows you everything from the player class in the actual Bukkit library. So it's really cool. It's really helpful if you need help with anything, because it tells you what it does, and it tells you what your parameters need to be. And yeah. So let's get started. So right now we have this from the last episode. If you didn't see the last episode, just go back in the playlist. Yeah. So let's get started. So, let's just delete all of this extra code. And let's just keep the player, and let's keep the command YouTube. So basically what we're going to be doing right now is adding the heal command. So we'll do if, then arguments, shortened args, then array list, then inside the array list 0, and then outside of the array list dot equals, ignore case. Then in quotation marks, we're gonna put heal, and then press enter, then open bracket, curly bracket, then space. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna set the player's health to full, and on a scale of player health, there's 20, but it's a float, so it's 20.0. So basically, why it's 20 and there's 10 hearts is because half a heart is 1, a full heart is 2. So basically, we're giving them a full heart. If we did 10, we'd just be giving them 5 hearts. So, yeah. So we're going to do player dot set health. Then inside here, we're going to have to write a double, and we're going to do 20.0, which gives them the health of 20. Alright. Then we're going to send a message, but not the way we sent a message last time. Today I'm going to be showing you how to kind of do advanced messaging, so it has your prefix in front of the message. So right where we did the send console message in the first video, we're going to make a space for it, and we're going to do public void send message. And then inside the parentheses, we're going to have, let's think, 2 parameters. The first parameter is going to be player, and that's name's going to be player. Then we're going to have another parameter called string message. Then open squiggly bracket, curly bracket, then space. So basically what this does is that it's a new method that gets the parameters every time you use it of player and string. So right now we're gonna do player dot send message. Then inside the parentheses we're gonna do chat color dot aqua. No. Gray. Nope. Let's just do aqua, yeah. Then plus, and then quotation marks, and do a bracket, an opening bracket. Then get out of the quotation marks and do another space and the plus sign. And then do chat color dot gold. Then another plus. Then another quotation marks, and type in your plugin name or whatever you want your prefix in front of every message. if you don't really get what I mean by prefix, a prefix is mostly that whenever you get a message, it will say, what we're going to make it say is YouTube project inside of brackets, and then right here will be the message. So that's mostly what we're making it do. So after inside the quotation marks, we're gonna write your project name. So we're gonna call it YouTube project. Then out of the quotation marks, do another plus, and then write chat color dot aqua. Then another plus, another quotation marks, and closing brackets. And then out of the quotation marks, add another plus, and then type message the same way you typed it up here in the string. So what this is doing is just sending the player a message that has a prefix of YouTube project, and then the message. But right here, we're going to do a space after the closing bracket and the quotation marks, so it looks more organized. Later in the series, I'll be showing you how to do advanced sending messages like this, that we actually get a prefix out of a configuration file, but we're not going to be doing that today. So right here in the command label, in the heel, we're going to do this, which is talking about this class, and dot send message, which it gets that method, and then it wants us to put in two parameters, which is player, so we're going to write player, then the message, and in here we're going to use quotation marks to indicate that's a message, and we're going to put what we want to say inside of here. So we're going to say, you have been healed. But wait one second, I forgot something inside the send message. Right before message, add another plus, and in between those two pluses, write chat color dot gray. It makes it look a lot cleaner. So let's go back here to where we have the heel. We have finished the heel, so now we're going to start the feed. So we're going to do at the end of the curly brackets for heel, else if args 0 dot equals ignore case feed. Then you open the curly brackets, then hit enter, and it creates a space. So now what we're going to have to do is set the player's food level to 22, because you can also have a half hunger level, hunger bar. Yeah. So we're going to do player dot set hunger dot set food level. Now this is an integer, not a float, so 20. Then we're going to do this dot send message, so we send a message to the player using player, then the message in quotations, you have been fed. So now that we've done that, we've finished the heal and the feed statement, and we're gonna add the kill. So this will be a lot harder since we're gonna wait one second. Alright, just had to check the time. This will be a lot harder because we're gonna have to get the target player that you put in. So right now I want to do right now this episode I'm not gonna do the arguments.length. That you usually have that, so when the length is in proper, that it how do I put this? When the length is improper, it will send a message saying like error. But since we're gonna try not to, this isn't the most advanced plugin, we don't have to do that. We'll be doing that in more advanced videos. How about that? So right here at the end of the feed's curly brackets, we're gonna do else if args in the array list 0 dot equals ignore case, then kill. Then open up the space. Inside here, we're going to have to get a target player. So how we're going to do this is that we're going to do player target player equals this dot get server dot get player args1. So what this is doing is that it's creating a new player, target player, what is equal to this dot get server. So we'll see the plugin getting the server and getting the player named the next arguments in the list. Why we need this target player is that we need to find what was the third argument in the message. For example, what I mean by third argument is doing slash YouTube kill, then this is the third argument I mean, player. So what we're going to do is check to see if that player is on the server. So what we're going to do is if target player is not equal to null. So what this is doing is that is not equal is a exclamation point and equal sign. So what this is doing is checking if the player is equal to null, is not equal to null, and null is nothing. So if the player is not equal to null, then we're going to do target player dot set health to 0.0. So we're setting the health to 0. And then we're going to send a message to the player that killed the other player. So we're going to do this dot send message player, then in quotations in the message area, you have killed, and get out of the quotation marks, quotation marks, you do a plus, then target player dot get name, then another plus, and do you have killed, then target player's name, then a period. And then now at the end of the checking if the player is online, we're going to do else, which is if that's not true, if this statement is not true, we're going to do this dot send message player, inside the message in quotations we'll put player is not online. Yeah, we just finished most of the whole plugin. Let me just delete this. We've just finished the healing and feeding and killing and advanced messaging plugin. So right now, we've already registered YouTube. So right now we're going to have to export our plugin. So let's right click on YouTube project, export Java, then jar file, next, and name it to whatever you want and place it somewhere, and then do finish. Now onto our desktop, or wherever you placed yours, your plugin, open up your test server, and then drag your YouTube plugin into the plugins folder. I need to replace it. Then start up your server, and I'll go meet you in Minecraft. Now that I'm in game, I'm gonna reload my server. Now that I reload my server, my plugin is enabled. So right now, I'm gonna do slash YouTube heal, and it healed my health bar and said, with the prefix YouTube project, you have been healed. I hear a really annoying sound. So now I'm gonna get my hunger bar down by running around. You see that it's half a heart right now. Now it's no hearts. No hearts, half a hunger bar. So I'm gonna do slash YouTube, then feed. And see, it reset my feed bar and said you have been fed. So now I'm gonna use the kill command and do slash YouTube kill, and see, that's what I mean by the arguments, the length. It sends you that if the length is not correct, so that's well, you have to do the args.length thing that I showed you in the second video. So we're going to do /YouTube kill, then let's write some random name, and then it will say players not online. But now we're going to do /YouTube kill in my name, and it will set my hearts to 0, and it will kill me. So yeah, that's how you heal, feed people, and kill people in Minecraft. Thanks for watching. I think the next episode is going to be on teleportation, and I'm thinking about making the next one after that on configuration. So thank you for watching, and goodbye.